Woo-wee. All right. What's going on, party people? This your man Grill. 7:48 in the morning. Been up since 7:15. On my way to my 8 o'clock signing. Didn't go to bed till 3 in the morning after doing Fritter Friday. So this Saturday, the 20th, gonna be a day for me because I got 3, 8 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 10 o'clock, and then 12. Got all 3 sets of documents. And that's an order coming in already this morning. Whew, hold on. Oh, that's them telling me to check in. Okay, that's signature closes. Yeah, so I got 3. And the one good thing about doing signings on a Saturday is that a lot of times you'll get all of the documents up front, so you don't have to worry about, where my documents are at. They'll get them to you, most times at least a day before. And that's pretty much what happened with me. And of course the car decides it wants to cut over in front of me. He don't know which way he going. So yeah, I stayed up to do my doc prep. And for me mentally, if right now I'm just at a space where if I don't do the doc prep, it'll mess me up. It really will, because I got 3 signings. I want to get each one of them done in 30 minutes. I didn't see anything weird about the documents and none of that. So get my rearview mirror straight. I didn't see anything weird that, caused alarm, or we're going to have to call the title company or somebody. I didn't see any of that. So if everybody comes in, do what they got to do, well, now I would say the only thing I don't know is that my first one that I got, supposed to be, it says 2 people listed, but the bulk of the documents have 1 person signing. So I'm hoping the guy is going to be there. I don't know if this is a split signing or what, and it may be, but I'll figure that out when I get there. And if not, then I just line. If it is a split, then the notarial statements, I'll just line through his name, initial, and keep it going. But he probably is going to be there, I'm guessing. And yeah, I guess, I don't know. But the other 2 are just individuals. So 1 person signing for my 10 o'clock and 1 person signing for my 12 o'clock. That means I just get in and get out, and I should be able to get them done in 30 minutes. Yeah, I'm tired. Hadn't eaten breakfast because I overslept. But I had to set my alarm clock multiple times to make sure I got up. And that's pretty much it right now. So I'm gonna just record this now, then I'll just add stuff to this video as I go along through my day. But okay, exit 277. So I know not everybody, and I'm glad Claude asked that question last night, or made a statement about the flow and the ampness of doing multiple signings. I know it is a lot, because when you're in it, and this is what I've been trying to communicate, and you'll never know the full scope of what I'm saying about doing multiple signings until you get into that. And when you are, when you have other responsibility, when you have responsibilities to other people or things, businesses and stuff, that's when you feel get the real scope of it, because you're like, dang, okay, I had to do this 10 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 1:30, 3:15, and I don't have time to go even think about this or call this person. You're right. And that's why y'all see me a lot of time when I do my videos, I'm doing them in the car. And if I do have time to do them at home, okay, cool. But I do a lot of them in the car because I'm in the car all the time, ripping and rolling and riding around. So that's just how I have to flow. Now, if you don't like that, you don't have to do it. But the question then becomes, how do you get that $100,000 a year? Well, that's where the other things that people say you can do, signing company and start this and start that and sell this and sell that and go teach people and mentor people and make money that way. So you started this business of being a notary, making $100,000 a year, and now you gotta basically give that up so you can really make the money, 100,000, or just make the money, more money by doing what? Not being a notary. That's essentially it. If you're going to make $100,000, you can't be a notary. You got to do other stuff. And I'm not talking about being a land signing agent. No, you got to do other things outside of notarizing documents, okay? And that's messing people up because they're like, I didn't really want to sign up to do all of that. And you just had me pay you $800, $1,000, $1,500, $5,000 in some cases to learn all of this other stuff that I really don't have a desire to do. And this is where the rubber meets the road. But can you make a decent amount of money with the notary business? Yeah. Right now, you're just going to have to work on volume. You're just going to have to get up and go out and do a bunch. Last minute and all of that. That's just the way it flows. And yes, I know at this point in time in your life, you're probably like, man, I wish somebody would have just said that. I've been saying that if you've been watching my videos. I've been saying it for 3 years, that this business isn't what people say it is. There's way more to it than what you think. But they got you fooled. They got a lot of people fooled, making them think that all you need is a notary stamp. So my goal is 30 minutes, in and out. My first was in Norfolk, my next two is in Chesapeake. If everything works right, get in here, get out by 8:30. That should give me enough time to swing home and do my scans. If I'm here longer than that, if I'm here 45 minutes, then I have all my stuff. I'm gonna just have to go somewhere and scan. I'm gonna have to go somewhere and I got my scanner with me, I got my power stuff with me, and just go to a Starbucks or whatever and scan there. And then I gotta get me something to eat because I overslept and couldn't eat breakfast. So that's what I'm gonna have to do. That's my backup plan. My main plan: get in, get out, go home, scan, eat me some cereal, and then get on to my next one. Plan B: go to a Starbucks, scan there, hit Chick-fil-A, and then go on to my next appointment. And because I don't want to run the risk of being late for that. I gotta stay on my flow so I can get this stuff done. Don't want to be late, like Claude said, to anything. Today is not the day to be late because I got some stuff I got to do in the afternoon, and I can't be late for that. So that's where I'm at right now. I don't know how long this series of videos is going to be. Hopefully it's not too long, but I'm just going to record them and then merge them all together and all that good stuff. Feel free to drop your comments in the thing and ask any questions, any observations or things of that nature. But don't give up on this business, because the business hasn't given up on you. It's just adjusting and moving and flowing a little bit different way than what you thought it would. But I'm here to help you out to the best of my ability, and you're gonna be all right. All right, talk to y'all later. Peace. All right, what's going on, party people? You see 8:30, I'm done. 8:30. All right, so y'all don't think I'm lying and stuff. 8:30. For it to be 8:30 now, that means I got it there before 8:30. So got in, got out. This first one was with Signature Closers. So got them done. I keep forgetting to check in on that app that they have. So they was pinging me to check in, and because I'm notoriously bad for not doing that. So now the goal is get home. It's about a 15-minute drive. Get home, scan, get that uploaded, and then and eat me something. And then roll on out. And when I leave, I got to get me some coffee, because I know I'm gonna need that coffee. Get me a double espresso shot from Wawa, and then some regular coffee, and add that to it, and I'll be good to go. So the way you get to, and the question that comes up a lot of times is, how do you get to doing it, rolling like the way I'm doing it? And other people do this too. They just not on YouTube talking about it. They don't talk about it. But I've come across some notaries who, they got some systems, some ways that they do things, and they found a way to do it. And it all comes, and it starts with you just taking an order. You just taking an order, paying attention to the way things are, recognizing each company operates different, and look at each company for who they are. If I'm doing something with signature closers, and then depending on who, and it's really not signature closers, it's the companies, I can't even think of any of the title companies' names. I don't even know who this title company is. Stewart Title. So like Stewart Title has a particular way of doing things. Like one of the forms with Stewart Title, if they want you to collect a check, which I can't collect checks, but with Stewart Title, and they know this, Stewart Title knows this, so they'll give you an additional FedEx form, and they will say, and you have to fill out this one piece of paper that identifies the fact that you gave them the FedEx form and what's the shipping label number for that FedEx form, shipping label that you gave them, so they can mail back their checks, because they want to keep track of that. So that's a huge thing, for Stewart Title. So if there's a check that needs to be collected, they're going, in other states, you have to write it down. So it all depends on, what state you're in. But the point is, each company operates different. And what I've learned is that some notaries, I never really did this per se, I did a little bit, but some notaries would actually have a book, and they would write information down about each company. So there's things that they remember that, okay, when I do closings for this signing company has various things that they want done and not done. So with this signing company, let me do it like I have to remember these things here. With these title companies, this, that, and the way, and even some lenders. So that is some of the things that you can do. And again, there's no hard and fast rule like you have to do this. You do whatever you need to do. Some people won't write it down on paper and pencil and paper. Some people, like for me, I got a pretty good memory when it comes to this stuff after I'm seeing it over and over again. So I don't write it all down, because then I be forgetting where I leave the book home, or I forget where I put the paper and all that. And then some people, like, they'll do it more digitally. Okay, I gotta get over. They close that lane down. They'll do things more digitally. They'll put it in, some type of online, note thing. And there's nothing wrong with that. Honestly, there's nothing wrong with that. You record it however you want, if that's what you want to do. But the bottom line is, you have to just basically pay attention. Okay, down here. You have to just pay attention to the way things are flowing. And that's it. And then that'll help you get in and get out. There are some companies that I won't prep the documents for. I just won't do it. There's no need for me to do that whatsoever, because their stuff is minimum. They only got a couple of notarizations. It's like, okay, cool, I'm out. So there's no need. But then others, I will. So that's one of the ways that's the way I have developed to being able to handle multiple ones. And again, keeping my emotions in check, leaving my emotions and my frustrations and all of that in the car. So when I meet with them, everything is good. Because keep in mind, you're meeting with somebody who don't know you. They like, who is this guy, this lady? And you don't want to come all amped up, making them more nervous because they don't know about any of the rest of your life. And then here you come all amped up, you know, about whatever. And that can make them very, very, very nervous. So, that's what I do. So it took me some time to get to that point. It took me some time to notice that, oh, okay, me coming in all amped up is throwing them off. So I had to learn to check my feelings and leave them in the car. And then by the time I finished with them, whatever was frustrating me is like, oh man, I forgot all about it. And I'm on to the next one. So that's just one of the ways you can do it. But, you know, if you got to pray, meditate, listen to some music, talk to somebody, whatever, do it. And then, you know, it was just for that moment in time. It's not something that you should carry infinitum. And once I learned that and started finding ways to avoid doing that, things moved a lot smoother for me, and I was able to get in and get out because I'm not off focus and making mistakes because I'm ticked off at something else or whatever the case may be. And lastly, on this part of the video, that's why it's important to have things straight with your family, because you don't want to be all in a tizzy with your family, and then that gets you all upset, and then you go in there mad because your spouse or your girlfriend or boyfriend or your kids and all that, you can carry that with you, and that kind of stuff you do not want to carry into a closing whatsoever. All right, talk to y'all later. Peace. Daggone it. Could have jumped in front of them. 9:05. All right, so the last video clip, 8:30 something, headed home, got home, did the scans, and I realized I forgot. Oh, eating a little cookie there. I'll get that out. Oh, that's mustache. Okay. Got to trim that then. All right, then I realized I'm looking, and on one of the ID verification pages, I didn't realize that they needed to sign it. Every now and then that'll happen. So that means what? Griff missed something, and Griff got to go back now to go get that signed, which means I didn't get to eat breakfast. So when I go to them, since I'm gonna be in Norfolk, back in Norfolk, I'm gonna go ahead and drop the document. So what I did was, I scanned everything else. I uploaded that scan to the cloud. I had to stop the video and check. Yeah, I uploaded it to the cloud. I had to make sure that it went up there. Then I'm gonna download it to my phone, upload it to Signature Closing. Then with my Adobe Scan app, I'm going to singly scan that one page and upload that separate. You know, I could merge them, but sometimes the Adobe Scan app thing be acting a little funky with the merge. And what it is, it puts this stuff in chronological order, so you'll have to number it or name it so that it'll be at the top of the list and all of that. And I don't feel like going through all of that. So yeah, I missed them signing on a particular ID verification form. I'll do my best to try to remember when in a video to show you that form, what it looks like. I missed it. Have I missed it before? Yeah, probably. With other companies, but some companies want them to sign the ID verification form after you fill in all the ID information, and I just missed it. So I already called them, told them I told them, I said, you ain't got to come out the house. I come in the house, I'm going to just meet you at the door, sign, and then that's it. And then I'm going to roll on to, and then maybe I'll find something to eat. I was trying to eat at home. I really wanted to eat something at home, but it happens. So just wanted to let y'all know that, yes, Griff makes mistakes. It happens, but you just go back and correct it. There's nothing for you to try to charge the company for and all of that. You're going to pay me for my time and none of that. And all of that. So it is what it is. So head it back, get these signatures, then mobile scan, upload the documents, and don't upload your documents like I'm doing. Don't upload the ones you've already scanned first, because you don't know how quick they'll go through and review them, and then they'll be pinging you. You forgot something. You bad notary. You missed this. You don't want that. And they're quick to put it as a mistake on your profile, so you don't even want to go through that. So you upload everything at the same time. If they ask you why, you can tell them, say, "Oh, I forgot to get them to sign it." Or they might not ask you why is it uploaded as two separate documents. They don't care, as long as you get all the scan back and everything is done correctly. They don't care. All right, talk to y'all later. Peace. Whew. All right. I got this document signed, did the little mobile scan, uploaded everything, shipped off. Just finished my other one. Actually, I've been finished with that one. It is 10:51 right now. So I'm going to be, there it is, 10:51. So I'm going to be cutting close. But what happened was that, we got to talking. Got there and got done probably in a little bit less than a half hour. And the gentleman, his wife came in and she was asking me some questions about being a notary and all of that. And then we just got to talking. So I was like, okay, this is gonna cut close. But I'm not gonna be rude and be like, nope, I ain't talk to you, bye. So I can do my scan backs. I'm gonna, be polite and everything. Now, if I didn't have the scanner with me, that is. But I got enough time to make it home and all of that. So I'm only 13 minutes from my house, 11 minutes right now from the people. And actually from my house, when I get home, I'm actually be closer to them than what I am now. So I'll be like 7 minutes from them. So I got enough time to get home. It's, like I said, 10:52 now. Get home, scan, and I should be good to go. So yeah, so this one went smooth. Had a little hiccup for him trying to find his homeowners insurance policy stuff and everything. So I'm not as amped. I was a little amped, ain't gonna lie, when I realized I made that mistake. But no mistakes were made on this one. Everything's good to go. ID verification stuff was done, and yeah, and that's it. So the second one, good to go. I was there longer than I probably should have been, but it's okay because I did have a great conversation with that couple. Very, very nice couple. And then go on to my next one and get that bad boy knocked out. And I don't know when I'm gonna eat something. Fortunately, the first couple, they insisted that they give me some snacks. So I'm glad they gave me some crackers. So I've been eating on the crackers, and they gave me some water, which I have water, but they gave me some water anyway. And that's a telltale sign that they cool with you. If they, sometimes they'll offer you water out of just being courteous. But when they insist, like, here's a bottle of water, they insist on giving, then that means they really are down. Okay, let me go, because I do don't know what he doing. That means they down with you, And he's like, you want some crackers? I'm like, sure. And yes, there's signing companies that tell you don't accept this, that, and the other. Don't use the people's bathroom, but you can tell that the people are cool and they're okay. So if they offer water, if they really insist, and I can tell most of the time it's the older people my age or older, you can tell that that's who they are, that's their culture in some cases, and you don't want to be offensive to them. So I will go ahead on and accept the, you know, the offer, and I'll take the water, the, you know, the juice or whatever. And like one time the lady, her and her husband, you know, she insisted that I eat dinner with them. She was like, yeah, the time that you're coming is during our dinner time, so if you don't mind, we're going to eat first and all that. And she said, I'm gonna fix you a plate. Okay. And I get there and fix the plate. The food was good. As long as this stuff gets done and you ain't doing nothing illegal, you're okay. Okay. You won't just go around the people. That's all you got to do, man. Just go around them. But yeah, so that's what I've had before. Yeah, so I ain't gonna lie, that spaghetti was good. And y'all can see the driving out here is atrocious the last couple of days for me. I don't know what's going on with these folks. But signing number 2 done, going home, scan, maybe grab something to eat, I don't know. And then get on to number 3, and I should be good to go. All right, talk to y'all later. Peace. All right, party people. You see, eating. This is some chicken and rice. So just wanted to show y'all. I did get a chance to eat because I cooked this last night. So eating. Then I'm gonna go hit this thing up with them at 12, and I'll be good to go. So everything is everything. So I'm good. All right, talk to you in a second. Peace. All right, party people, that is it. I'm done. All 3 signings are completed. I'm headed home to do this last scan and go drop the documents off. It's 12:36. Yeah, so basically I got all my signings done within 30 to 40 minutes or so. You might as well say, so I probably average 30 minutes of signing. Go home, 10 minutes there for scanning and all of that, put it in the FedEx envelope, and then drop them off. So I got to go to Norfolk to drop them off because the FedEx in my area done picked up already. They picked up at noon, so I got to go to Norfolk, and they're open till 3:30, but I'll be there probably by no later than 1:15, and then head on back home. I gotta hop on this Zoom notary thing, notary get together, check in. I'm all over the place. I can't even remember the name of it, but helping out a friend with some notary stuff. So gotta do that, and I'm tired, so I might just take me a little nap. I might take me a nap, and I don't know, I might not even do any delivery driving today. Plus, I think it's supposed to be raining later, and if it's raining, I ain't going out, so get me a good little nap, and that's it. So if you got any questions, feel free to ask, but hopefully I'm trying to be as clear as I can. Sometimes I guess I'm a little too clear because I don't get no questions, but that's it. 3 signings, 8, 10, 12, scanned all 3, dropped all 3. And real quick, I just thought about something. The second one that I did on the Patriot Act, and for the expiration of an ID, for like the secondary form of ID, those boxes were grayed out. So that would indicate that you don't need to fill them out. Well, I get a phone call from the signing company saying, hey, can you put NA in the gray box? I didn't argue with them. I was like, okay. I said, no problem. They said, okay, thanks, good. You can drop. So everything was fine with the scans and all of that. But apparently, at least for this company, they wanted, maybe not for most of that company, whoever their client is. Let's put it that way. Because the signing company operates on the behest of the client who they have. And that client may have wanted it to be NA, which I guess, I don't know, So I filled it out and then went and dropped the documents off. But those kind of little things can happen and all that. All right, party people, that's it. unless something comes up crazy while I'm getting ready to, on my way to drop the documents off. Y'all have a good one, and thanks for watching all the videos, liking, subscribing. Y'all are awesome, which helps me to be as awesome as I can be. Talk to y'all later. Peace.